Dawgs on the field, touchdown on the first sound. Last season hype, crowd screaming, what now? Too long go, but never gon' punt now. Enemy blitzing, but we ain't gon' shut down. Play action, quarterback, I'm Mr. Cannon. Joe and Yo together, iron is sharper than Shannon. Talking fake heavy, while the world playing short. Two dogs got a man at 25 like EA Sports Syndicate. So we celebrating with high fives. And I ain't talking DM, but two dogs is prime time. Dropping news like reporters coming from the sidelines. Yeah, we going live, you gotta know it's grind time. It's the first and 10 commandments that we breathe daily. Covered in the blood, I call it free safety. So tune in, or get left out. Two Dogs Radio, Tony, you're the best dog.
What's up? What's up? What's up? This is the Two Dog Sports Talk Show. It's supposed to be Drone and Yo, but Drone is doing his fatherly duties. B is on assignment, so it's just me. But we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. But we gonna get straight to it today. We gonna get straight to it. If you want to call in, you can call in. I'll take all call in. But I'm gonna talk about the big fight that happened this weekend. Canelo and Crawford. Everybody has their opinions. I knew that Canelo was not going to be able to handle Crawford's elite boxing style. And that showed itself during the fight. Canelo doesn't jab. So he can't control a boxer if you don't jab. Because there's nothing for him not to move or to think about, or him dictating the pace or proceeds of the fight. So Crawford did what he's supposed to do. Shut him down, make him have to catch him, wear him out, and then counterpunch. It worked like a charm. If y'all remember, Canelo's only lost 3 fights. He lost to Floyd. He lost to Beavis because Beavis was bigger. He lost to Floyd because Floyd was an elite defensive fighter. And Crawford is an elite defensive fighter that will hurt you. Well, he couldn't hurt him, but he outlanded him round by round. We saw who the superior fighter is. I'm not saying nothing wrong about Canelo. Canelo has been the man for the last 10 years. He's been the money guy for the last 10 years. Canelo has fought everybody and anybody that wanted some. But when someone calls you out at a lower weighted fighter, calls you out, and they go, oh, he's the bigger fighter, so he's supposed to win. No, that is not always the case. Look what happened to when Ruiz tried to fight. When Ruiz tried to fight Roy Jones Jr., what happened? Roy and his superior defensive fighter made Ruiz look silly because Ruiz could not hit him. Floyd did the same thing to Canelo. So what happened again? The elite boxer outbeats the puncher. Because Canelo just backs you up into the corner and then hits you with hard shots because everything comes hard. You're not going to beat an elite defensive fighter with that. You're going to have to bring something, make him see something that he doesn't want to see, or make him eat something that he doesn't want to eat. You have to force feed them. But Canelo's not going to do that. Canelo is going to try to maneuver you up against the ropes, then hit you with hard shots. That works with most, unless you have superior footwork and you can move. And as you can see, as the fight went along, Canelo got frustrated because he couldn't dictate the terms and conditions of the fight. That's what he's used to doing. But I like the way boxing is going when letting the wrestling promoters and Dana White, the UFC, promote boxing. They put it on a very good platform on Netflix. Tilla, did you know that Netflix has 300 million subscribers? 300 million. So I did the math. They have 300 million subscribers. So if everybody just took the minimum, which is $15 a month, they average 22 no 2,100,000 a month. If everybody just took 15, the standard one is $15, 15.99. That's 2,100,000,000. That's nothing to sneeze at. That's big money. They put it on their platform so everybody can watch the fight. So if you was even scrolling Netflix, you saw a live event, you could chime onto it. You paid for it. So I think with the streaming, it's going to help boxing tremendously. Hopefully that means we get more fights. We'll get the best fighting the best. It'll be more money involved. Cause I heard that the winner of this fight got 400 million. And then they had bonuses if stuff happened. Like if someone knocks somebody out by a certain round, you got a certain bonus. So it's gonna be incentives involved to make sure that the public get better fights. And that's all we want. I want to see the best fight the best. I want to see them fight more often than, we're going to get a fight during Cinco de Mayo. We're going to get a couple during the summertime. And then we're going to get one usually during Labor Day. We're going to get one around Thanksgiving. Then we're going to get one at Christmas. Maybe we can get more fights than that because fighting goes year round. There is no boxing season. There's football season. There's baseball season. There's basketball season. There's hockey season. There's golf season. There's tennis season. Boxing doesn't have a season. So I think we should get at least every other month, we get a pretty good fight card with, 4 to 5 good fights or even more. But, televise the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The best fights at the evening should be televised. Because there's a lot of fighters out here that would probably get more recognition if they're in front of the public. That's my view on boxing. If you have any comments, you can definitely call in. But now we're going to go straight into the pros. Now, my power rankings for this week is the Eagles are still number 1. I got Buffalo as number 2. I got the Ravens number 3. I have the Packers number 4. And number 5, I have the Buccaneers. Burrows. So if all you Bengals fans get ready, because I don't know how many more games y'all going to win, because he's going to Joe Burrow has a 3rd-degree turf toe. He's decided to have surgery, and he won't be back until the middle of December. He'll be gone for 3 months. They talk about bringing in another quarterback, but the backup, Jake Browning, is going to be at the helm, leading the offense for the next 3 months. To me, this sounds like the Bengals is probably going to be up for the number 1 pick unless someone else supersedes them. But the Bengals need to make a strong statement. They won the 2 games, so they're, instead of them being 0-2 like they have been the last 4 out of 5 years, they're 2-0. And then your elite quarterback goes down. I don't know what this is going to do. They still have to play the Ravens twice. They have to play Pittsburgh twice. So how well are they really going to do? I say they might win a third of these games, which is definitely going to put them at the bottom of their division. They'll be down there with the Browns. Um, the Eagles look really good against Kansas City. Kansas City is 0-2, but I think this is just early in the season. All you Chiefs Kingdom fans, don't get all your panties in a bunch. Y'all getting some help back. Rice returns in 4 weeks, and I don't know when Worthy's coming back, but he's decided not to have surgery. So I don't know how many weeks are they going to let him heal of his shoulder heal before they're going to put him back out there. But they definitely need help at the wide receiver position. It's looking really bad that you got the man at quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks we've ever seen. But now he looks human because he doesn't have any weapons. And Kelsey is getting old right before our eyes. He dropped the ball in the end zone and pretty much cost the Chiefs the game because that would have been a touchdown. But instead, the Eagles went right back down the field and did the tush push and pushed it on in the end zone. Oh, yeah, Drone, just to let you know, I won 105-93 in fantasy. Yes, I put it on. Oh, boy. Take that. What's next? Oh, the Jaguars. The Jaguars head coach is arguing with Trevor Lawrence, Sunshine, in the middle of the game. So I don't know if they're not on the right path. I don't know if they need to get it together. Usually the head coach and the quarterback are usually best buddies, and they spend so much time going over the plays and what works and what doesn't work that they're usually pretty good friends. But in this one, it looks like Trevor Lawrence was like, I ain't going with that. I'm gonna do what I want to do. But they needed to get it together because the Colts look really good and the Texans look really good. Even though the Texans lost, they had the lead pretty much the whole game until old boy started messing with Baker Mayfield and woke Baker Mayfield up. When you see a giant, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to let him sleep. Let the boy sleep. You don't wake him up so he can become the man and go down the field and score and win the ball game. You let him sleep. That's like talking to Michael Jordan. You don't talk to Michael Jordan. You let him do what he gonna do and don't give him no incentive to do him worse than it already is. I don't understand that. If he the man and you see him just going through the motions, you let him go through the motions. If y'all beat him, then you be like, good game, but you didn't play your best. You don't go, well, bro, we beating y'all right now, and whoop-de 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 woo, and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. That woke him up. What else can we talk about? Oh, let's talk about the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. It was the best entertaining game in the NFL regular season for week 2. How many games is Dallas going to win playing this shot for shot football? In their own division, it's only going to be 2 games like this. They're not going to be able to beat Philly like this for sure. The Commanders, we got a call in. Give us 1 second.
Hello? Hello. Yo, you on here? Put me on the air. You are. Well, yo, talking that crazy. There wasn't no entertaining game.
Drone, you on there?
Hello? What's up, yo?
Yeah, I can hear you. That was an entertaining game. I can't help it that the Cowboys can't stop a nosebleed. That's not my fault. That's your boy's fault. Can you hear me? Drone, can you hear me? You're not on the air now. You got to put him up to the speaker? Okay. We got to put you up to the speaker. All right, now say what you got to say, Drone.
So, I heard you talking about that was an entertaining game. That was not an entertaining game. That was an embarrassing game.
Well, it was the most points scored this weekend.
Yeah. Points is nothing. That game was trash.
Why?
Because you got two teams go up and down the field. Dallas secondary just was obsolete. I don't even know what Trayvon Diggs was doing. Neighbors cooked him.
So whose fault is that? Is that coaching?
No. How you allow Neighbors? You know he's fast.
Yeah.
And you just let him run right by you. Then you decide to turn around and chase him.
So when you would have doubled him, I would have.
But it was too late to roll somebody over the top.
Bro, but they let him do it the whole game.
That's coaching. Eberflus sucks.
Well, why did
we know Eberflus ain't no good. He didn't blitz. No, he ain't got no pass rusher. Now they done picked up the David Clowney. What for?
Hopefully they give us a pass rush, but I don't know how good.
Hey, David Clowney ain't did a pass rush since he played for South Carolina.
True.
And he already come in and say these players are spoiled.
Well,
so
whose fault is that?
Me.
I blame it on Jerry Jones.
Yeah, it's all Jerry, but it's useless. It ain't done no good. Dallas defense is horrible, and if they don't get it fixed, they're gonna allow Caleb Williams this week to misuse him. And that shouldn't be.
I don't think so, bro. What I done seen out of Chicago the last 2 weeks, it still seems like Caleb wants to. It seems like he'll do good for a half, and then he convert and trying to hold the ball and look for the big play instead of taking the small stuff and matriculate down the field. He just will not do that second half.
But what did I say? I said Dallas is going to get into a lot of shootout.
Yes.
It's going to be a straight shootout.
Yes.
They're gonna have to win. They're going to have to win through shootout.
But that's not going to work against the Eagles. That is not going to work against the Eagles.
It's not going to get fixed.
It's not going to get fixed this year. Jerry Jones has showed us. Look at the track record, bro. You trade away your best pass rusher, your only pass rusher. You give Bland $90 million the next day and say he gonna help stop the run. Bland can't stop a nosebleed.
And then they just gave them Lyman $90 million.
Yeah, and then I heard they was going after Khalil Mack, but now Mack done got hurt. He hurt his elbow last night.
Yeah. So
he in a sling. So Dallas ain't definitely gonna pick him up because he gonna be worth too much.
Hey, I just look at it. We got a good offense is ready.
Yes.
Defense.
Trash.
Defense got a lot of work.
Trash. Put them in the garbage disposal and turn it on. Run some water. Bro, let's just be honest, bro. They made, bro. I had Robinson on my my fantasy. The last week he gave me 3 points, so I didn't start him. Against the Dallas Cowboys, he had 20.7. 20.7 with a touchdown, but he had 140 yards receiving against the Dallas Cowboys. I went, who is this dude? I had to look him up, found out what his number. Then so I was like, he put up 20.
Yeah.
Did you win your fantasy, bro?
I was winning. I ain't checked it today. I was winning yesterday. Hold on. I'll check real quick. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yep. I won again this week.
What was the score? Because I know Dak probably put up good numbers. Did you start Dak?
I had 94.
Oh, you did all right. I put up 100. I put up 110.
Hey man, Pacheco got hurt, so I'm gonna have to bench him.
Yeah. The dude I played had Joe Burrow. You know, he got hurt first quarter, so he only gave him 7 points.
Yeah. So I got 2 players hurt, so I'm gonna have to reshuffle. And Pacheco ain't been giving me no points, so I'm thinking about benching him.
Uh-oh. So, bro, what do you think about the Joe Burrow getting hurt and the Bengals really going to try to hold down the fort with Jake Browning until mid-December?
They ain't got no choice. Who you going to bring in?
Well, I heard there's a couple of quarterbacks they're looking at.
What you going to do? Get Jameis from the Giants?
That's a possibility, I heard. That's a possibility.
If Browning don't play good this week, then they'll bring somebody in. They brought in 2 players, but if Browning don't play good this week, they'll bring somebody in. But they're going to give him at least a chance.
Well, I would too. He didn't kind of held down the fort. He didn't been in this position before. But this 3 months is a long time, bro. It'll be almost playoffs before Joe Burrow comes back. The Bengals
He'll come back then.
Yeah, the Bengals was banking on having everybody healthy this year and trying to really make a run at the playoffs. I think that is null and void. I think they might win a third of the games between now and December 14th.
Well, at least we know Pittsburgh probably won't come in 4th place.
Barely.
So I do want to call in real quick and make my little comment because I heard you say it was an exciting game. There was no exciting game.
It was. They were both putting up points. They was making Russell Wilson look like he was at Seattle again. I mean, he was just long. It looked like they was running 4 fly routes down the field. And he was just chunking them up.
But Dallas is going to put up points.
Yeah, but can we stop?
They ain't got no choice.
But can we stop somebody in a crucial time against a top contending team?
We just can't stop nobody, even if they're going to play with bad.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this is ridiculous that we can't stop the Giants. So what are we going to do against an elite team that's really going to throw the ball down the field or try to pick on one person? We gonna get
Lucky the schedule ain't too hard.
True. We got the Bears this week. I forgot who we got next week. Oh, OU. Before you get out this phone, let you talk about your Sooners. OU plays Auburn this week.
They should win by 10 points.
Okay, they are.
Jackson Arnold's gonna play over his head, but I think the defense is gonna hold up where they can do what they need to do.
Well, they're up by 7.5 points.
Yeah,
but they're saying that Jackson Arnold has not thrown for more than 230 yards. The Sooners, besides one play that they gave up 75 against Michigan, they had 24 runs for 71 yards. Against
they ain't had no more than 19 points scored on them this year.
Yeah, so we're in the top 20 in total defense in the country. Jackson Arnold has been having to run. They run the football. If we can stop them from running to make them a passing team, then the Sooners is gonna eat up Jackson Arnold alive because they gonna know because they know what he likes to run and who he wants to throw to.
Well, the thing is, he's gonna come. He's gonna come out
fired up
early because he's playing against his former team.
Yeah.
But then after a while, it's gonna slack up. They're gonna start blitzing them, and if the defense can hold up, I think they can score. I think OU can score, but I think they need to run the ball a little bit more. We got to find a running game. OU don't have a running game.
Well,
they don't use the running game.
Well, Blaylock won offensive freshman of the SEC this week. So I heard Blaylock is going to start again. They talk about Ott, the dude that's supposed to be the man, is the 4th-string quarterback. I
think he's still hurt.
Well, so they got 3 running backs ahead of him that's going to get playing time. And Blaylock is going to be the the starter, and he's a true freshman. Bro, it sounds like Ott might not get no run unless whatever he's not doing in practice, he needs to start doing in practice, or I don't think he's going to play, bro. Because Blaylock ain't
I think he's still injured. I think he's still a little bit injured. He's been the man all spring ball, summer ball. Now all of a sudden he don't play.
He's 4th-string.
Something going on.
He's 4th-string. I don't know. I got this, but that's gonna be an interesting ball game. That's the 2:30. The 2:30 ball game. The early ball game. Arkansas plays Memphis. So Arkansas should get a victory. So that
should win by 2 or 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So they gave up the game last week.
Ole Miss just gave it up. My wife didn't want to talk to me the rest of the day. She didn't talk to me until the fight came on. What's your opinion? Before you go, give me your opinion on the fight.
Crawford just made Canelo look bad. He made him look bad, and Canelo got frustrated, and you can tell he got frustrated. And even in the press conference, he said that he was frustrated. He couldn't figure him out, and Crawford just made him look bad.
And you want to know why?
He was outboxed.
Right. He nullified because Canelo wants to come forward, back you up, and throw hard punches. You're not gonna beat Crawford with that recipe. That recipe is null and void.
But he said that his corner had to talk him out of trying to go for the knockout.
Well, I don't know if he would have been able to knock him out, but he touched him enough to let him know that, bro, your game ain't superior. Because Crawford showed that his fight game is way superior. He outlanded him. What was it? I think he out 270 something to 180 something.
Yeah.
So I mean that's just total domination on all fronts, and he really. But let's give Canelo. Let's give Canelo
a bad boy.
Yeah, but let's give Canelo
right now he don't have nobody that can fight him because he's not going down to 150. And he's staying at 160.
Well, there is one dude I would like to see him fight at 160.
Who?
The bigger Chalo. He's a 160 pounder. I want to see Chalo fight Crawford. If Chalo the man, like he say he's the man, now he got some. Huh?
No. You got Charlo and Earl Spence gonna be fighting in 2026.
Yeah, that's the younger one. That's the lower one. He's at the 154. That's who Earl Spence went to fight. But he got his brother that fights at 160. Because remember, they was fighting the same.
But he can't hang with Crawford.
Well, he say he's the man.
Man, Crawford to make him look worse than he made Earl Spence.
Well, let him try it. I want to see him get beat. That's what I want to see.
Only good thing about that will be because it's free on Netflix.
Hey, I'm just wanting to see some good fights. But right now, they've been saying that Crawford might retire because it's going to be hard for them to get him a fight.
Yeah, because he's not going up. He's not going up to fight Benitez.
He didn't need to fight Benavidez. Benavidez is
he's not going up to fight Benavidez.
Benavidez is 6'1", walks around at 200-some pounds. He fights at 175. Why would Crawford want to fight him? What would that wasn't in their style? I think Crawford might give him a run for his money, but that's a big dude, bro. That's what I wanted. I wanted to see Canelo fight Benavidez. That's what I still want to see. I want to see
that ain't gonna happen because what they said is even Crawford admitted said Benavidez be too big for Canelo.
He fought Bevo. He fought Bevo, but Bevo was too big for him. He fought him.
Different ball game, dog. Different ball game.
I just think Canelo didn't want to try to deal with that because he would have the height and reach on him. And Benavidez comes forward.
Yeah, he didn't want to deal with that.
Yeah, he didn't want none of that smoke. He didn't want none of that smoke.
Crawford, they're going to do it. Crawford, he said he ain't scared of him, but he got common sense.
Right, he's a big dude. He's a big dude. And if you can't put no mustard on no punch that's going to get him to back up, bro, you're going to have problems with him. You're going to have problems. But that's the fight I wanted to see. I wanted to see Canelo fight Benavidez, but look like we might not get that fight now. So I don't know.
That ain't going to happen.
But I would like to see
Crawford and Canelo both got paid.
Yeah. $400 million? $400 million? Bro, did you really know that Netflix had 300 million subscribers?
Yeah, I bet they did.
They got 300 million subscribers.
They made grip.
Yeah.
And then for the first time, they had a knockout clause.
Yeah.
If you knock them out, you get bonus.
Bonus, yeah.
Which is crazy.
Well, they got Dana White and Kong, who's helping promote wrestling, is going to help with boxing now. To help promote boxing. And this
along with that Arabian.
Yeah. So hopefully we get more fights and we get to see the best fight the best. Which I think will be better for the sport.
We're going to see just what Jake Paul is all about, though.
No, we won't. No, he won't. He fighting the wrong dude in the wrong town. He fighting the wrong dude. You talking about him fighting Tank?
Yeah.
He fighting the wrong dude, and he fighting him in Atlanta, which is his backyard.
No, but the thing is, he's finally fighting a real boxer. And that's not washed up.
Right. But he picked on the wrong one, bro. This is gonna get ugly. I don't think Paul really knows what he's dealing with in this animal that he finna wake up. Because, he finna talk noise to Tank. I don't think that's a very bright idea.
Well, you need to talk noise to him so you don't have no boring fights.
Well, it ain't gonna be a boring fight because I'm thinking it's gonna go about 6 rounds. The first 3 rounds, Tank is gonna figure him out, and then he gonna start unloading on him, and he gonna get him up out of there by the 6th round. That's my prediction, because Tank is a dog, and he ain't gonna play with you. If he can hurt you, he gonna hurt you and get you up out of there. And then talk noise during the press conference. So,
well, we're gonna find out in November.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be tanking 6 to 8. 6 to 8 rounds is gonna be enough for him to figure him out and to knock him out. Cause Paul ain't never fought nobody on this level, and you know it's levels to this.
Not no real boxing.
Yeah, he ain't fought no boxer that's in his prime that's fighting regularly. So Tank is going to the gym. So you think and how much money do you think they thrown out Tank to get him to fight Paul?
They both get paid.
Right. So
It's on Netflix too.
yes,
They both get paid.
yes. So, but I think it's gonna go 6 to 8 rounds, and we're gonna get to see Paul on his back. He gonna look like Garcia did, Ryan Garcia, when he fought Tank and he ended up in the ropes. Remember that?
Yeah.
And he was talking about he didn't see it. Well, you should have saw it, bro, because it came straight at you and hit you straight in the face.
Oh, I'll think about it.
Well, it's gonna be interesting.
Yes.
It's gonna be interesting. But let me let you get back talking some more football.
Bet. Thanks
All
for
right.
calling in, Drone.
All right, Steve. All right, later.
Yeah. Anybody else want to call in? You can. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to come back and give you my picks. And then I'm going to talk some more ball. And then we're going to get up out of here. So I'll see you in about a minute and 30. Thank you very much.
What? Hey, Trey, you know this one gonna be crazy. Yeah, go. Yeah, ain't no limits. Know the grain, so divine, we on business. Told the line, blow your mind, we on Guinness. Did the crime, not the time, like a witness. New beginnings, ain't no limits. Know the grind, so divine, we on business. Told the line, blow your mind, we on Guinness. Did the crime, not the time, like a witness. Like a Guinness. We got favor all around, now you see the team. Swore it up, when they get to cutting, they gon' flee the scene. Had to thank the Lord for the suffering, then he intervened. I done been down bad, sketching for any means. I done been out bad, sketching with the outcast. Trying to smell the roses when it's bombs over Baghdad. Jesus told me back that this ain't about no ass cat. I was just a juvie when he stood me how to bounce back. I was thinking rubies, then he used me, still finessing with a toolie. Got depression was my best friend, popping necks and feeling woozy. Got some rest and I go through it. I'm in mess, I think I blew it. Then you blessed me through the ruins. We was seeing cell, seeing hell, trying to see a cell. We know Jesus well, paid the bell, that's how freedom felt. I know Jesus well, Peter fell, still he made it well. We just eating up, check the smell, this the season well. Ain't no limits, know the grain, so divine, we on business. Told the line, blow your mind, we on Guinness. Did the crime, not the time, like a witness. New beginnings, ain't no limits. Know the grind, so divine, we on business. Told the line, blow your mind, we on Guinness. Did the crime, not the time, like a witness. New beginnings.
New beginnings. We can't do it like we did it for the business. I'm committed cause I talk it how I live it. I was down bad, now life is splendid. Yeah, life is splendid. I was the driver, ambitions of a rider. Stay litty like a lighter from my hood.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. This is Two Dog, this is Yo. I'm going to give y'all my picks, but I'm going to extend them. Okay, first game, Thursday night, is the Dolphins versus the Bills. The Dolphins are trash. They're a dumpster fire. Buffalo Bills is in my top 5. So who you think I'm going with? The Bills. Next game is the Bengals versus the Vikings. Browning starting quarterback against Brian Flores, and that defense is going to blitz him. Vikings. Too simple, too easy. The next game, very interesting. It's the Texans versus the Jaguars. Both of them looked real good last week. Think the Jaguars are 1-1, and the Texans are 0-2. I'm calling upset. I'm going with the Texans as the upset. Next game is the Colts versus the Titans. The Titans is starting their rookie quarterback, Cam Ward. He's looked good in spurts. Daniel Jones has revitalized himself and showing up. We going with the Colts on the road. Next game is the Commanders at home versus the Raiders. I heard that Jalen Daniels has a sore ankle. He's suspect, but I think he's a gamer. I think he's going to play. The Raiders didn't show me much Monday night at all. At all. I think they're going to have problems because if Jayden Daniels is going to go, Mark Mariota is the backup who actually won a Heisman Trophy. Well, they have 2 Heisman Trophy winners. I'm still going with the Commanders. Next game is the Rams, the LA Rams, the upcoming is there in my top 10 against the Eagles, the number 1 team in my power rankings. Who you think I'm going with? Eagles. Next game is the Falcons versus the Panthers, and they're playing in Carolina. The Falcons look really good. Carolina still making Carolina plays. Give me the Falcons on the road. Next game. The next game is the Packers versus the Cleveland Browns. Oh, my Lord. The Browns is a straight up dumpster fire. They're straight trash. And they finna play the number 4 team in my top 5 with Michael Parsons at defense. How much time is, I think now they're not going to start Joe Flacco. They're going to start Dylan Gabriel. Oh, my Lord. Your first game in the pros, you facing Michael Parsons and the Green Bay Packers. That sounds like fresh meat to me, don't it to you? Give me the pack all day. Josh Jacobs. He's probably going to have 120 yards and 3 touchdowns. Good Lord. Next game is the Buccaneers versus the Jets. Jason Fields is in concussion protocol. The Buccaneers and got it together. The Buccaneers is a pretty good complete team. They play complementary football. The Jets, bro, their defense is trash. Give me the Bucks. Here's a good one. Sunday afternoon game. Broncos and Chargers. This is probably going to be, this is going to be for number 1 in the AFC West because the Chiefs are 0-2. I'm going to go with the Broncos over the Chargers. Next game is the Saints and the Seahawks. Saints haven't really showed me nothing. The Seahawks look like they're trying to play ball. The Seahawks can actually run the football pretty good. The Saints ain't got nothing. Give me the Seahawks. Cowboys and Bears is going to be our Sunday afternoon game. The Bears, I love Caleb. You know, he was a former Sooner, Heisman Trophy winner, number 1 pick in the draft. I don't know what they need to do to get this guy right. I'm rooting for him, but he might put up some outstanding numbers, but he's going against the Cowboys, so he should. But I'm still going with the Cowboys. I don't think the Bears got enough defense, and I don't think they're going to be able to rush Dak and them boys, and they're going to air that thing out. Next game is the Cardinals and the 49ers. 49ers look pretty good, even though their Brock Purdy is hurt. I'm going to pick an upset. I'm going with the Cardinals and Kyler Murray. Next game is The Chiefs versus the Giants. The Giants are 0-2, and they're going against Patrick Mahomes. I guess the Chiefs won't be 0-4 for the last 4 games. I got them picking. I got the Chiefs over the Giants easily. And the last game of the season is Lions Ravens is the Monday night game. Is the Lions really good? We don't know. Is the Ravens really good? Yes. The Ravens are playing at home, and I don't think the Lions has ever seen a dude like number 8 and number 22 in the backfield at the same time. If they can't stop Derrick Henry and he get past their linebackers, oh my Lord, good God. Or what Drone would say, good God from Zion. I'm picking the Ravens to win by at least 10. OU plays Auburn this weekend. I'm going with Oklahoma. They're playing at home. That Sooner crowd is going to be super packed. And I just see them dominating the game. Jackson Arnold, he can run and pass, but he's a better runner than he is passer. What the Sooners going to do? Put hats on him like they supposed to. Another big game is O State versus TU Friday night. O State better get their act together, or I think Mike Gundy is going to get canned. He should have been canned a long time ago, but that's a whole different matter. They should beat Tulsa, but I think if they do, it's going to be by close. I think Tulsa going to give them a run for their money. What's another good game? Miami plays somebody. Let me look that up. All right, Tennessee plays UAB. I got Tennessee easily. Michigan plays Nebraska. In Nebraska. Give me the Wolverines. Notre Dame plays Purdue. Notre Dame. I lost my place now. Hold on. Give me okay. Texas Tech and Utah. Give me Utah. They're playing at home. Oregon and Oregon State, Oregon. Florida State, Kent State, Florida State. I told you Oklahoma over Auburn. Ole Miss over Tulane. Georgia over Temple. Why is Temple? Temple didn't have to play OU. Now they finna have to play Georgia. Who did them? They must get a whole bunch of money to get slaughtered. Good Lord. If I was Temple, I think I'd call into the NCAA to say this is unfair. I quit. I don't need no more of this. I don't need no more of this smoke. Why did I have to pay 2 top 20 teams back to back? Does that make sense to you, Tiller? No, they playing 2 top 20 teams back to back, and you not even the top 50. Temple is they played OU last week, got beat. Now they go to Georgia, to Athens, to play the Bulldogs. To get beat down. That's messed up. I think I call up to the coach and tell him, hey, man, you need to do something about this. We need a bonus for this. Go out here and get stomped out. So we got Missouri and South Carolina. Give me South Carolina, even though their quarterback is hurt. Indiana, Illinois. Give me Illinois. Here we go. Florida, Miami. In Miami. I got Miami. I don't think Florida got it together. Vanderbilt over Georgia State. Vanderbilt. LSU over Southeastern Louisiana. Give me the Tigers. Sam Houston versus Texas. If Arch Manning cannot put up 300 yards passing and 4 touchdowns against these boys, bro, y'all need to take back half of y'all NIL money. Because he finna face these Sooners. Woo! In about, 2 weeks? Woo, it's going to be ugly. And then SC plays Michigan State. USC plays Michigan State in Los Angeles. Give me the Trojans by big, because I think USC just has too much speed for them boys. And that's going to do it for us this week on Two Dogs. Come back. We're going to be right here talking more sports, talking more junk. You bark at us, we bark back.